Hi guys, my name's Carly and welcome back to my channel, The Planted Carly Flower. I am so glad that you're here because today we're going to do a follow-up to my very first ever plant clinic, which was my Hoya Serpens, which if you remember, arrived in pieces. So was I able to save it? What does it look like today? Well, we're going to go ahead and do an update on that. I will link my old video up above if you want to check that out as well and get caught up. But let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay guys, so I have my little pot here that my Hoya Serpens is in. I received a very generous 4-leaf 2-node cutting from my friend that I purchased plants from before. Unfortunately, Hoya Serpens are pretty notorious for not shipping in stellar condition, unfortunately. And when I got it, it was pretty much in pieces. I'm not going to get too much into what happened or how I tried to save it because there is already a video on that and I linked it earlier in my intro. I can link it here again. And if you want to look at it, please do so. I'll also link it in the description box down below to make it easy for you to find. I also posted lots of pictures of this situation on my Instagram. So if you want to follow me on there, that link will also be down below. I would really appreciate that as well. I appreciate every one of you clicking that link or that subscribe or that follow button. You guys are awesome and I love you. But anyway, so what happened is I got a plant, obviously, a Hoya Serpens, and I do believe I told you already, 2 nodes, 4 leaves, and it was just in pieces. I only was able to salvage 1 node with 1 leaf, and I didn't even know if that was gonna live because it was pretty limp and pretty, like it was rough. I contacted the seller and she graciously is going to send me another cutting when her plant grows out a little bit because she did chop her plant to do this. But did it live? Am I holding a dead plant in my hand? Well, there it is. Let's see if I can get that. There we go. It did live, and I don't know if you can tell that there are 2 little vines coming out of it. It is fully rooted. I did leave it in moss. I did keep the moss nice and moist, and I kept it in my Mills bow cabinet where it's nice and humid and warm on the heat mat. And there are 2 little strands, little tendrils coming out, and it's growing a new leaf. So yes, my Serpens did live. I did actually end up importing a much bigger Serpens, so now I actually have a full plant that actually has a peduncle on it. Go figure. I'll insert some photo here of the plant that I currently now have from importing, but I still do love this little guy. He means a lot to me. He was my first plant clinic. He was my first saved Serpens, and one of my actual first videos on this channel. This guy is a beauty. Like, I absolutely I love him, but I also love to spread the wealth. So really the reason I'm doing this plant clinic now, because I honestly hadn't planned on doing it till the end of April, but it's because I actually traded this guy to a local plant enthusiast who's so excited to get him and to have her own Hoya Serpens and start her own plant journey with a beautiful, beautiful plant. So this plant will be going to its new home sometime next week, and I am really excited that somebody else is going to get to enjoy her. She, like I said, is actively growing. She's got 2 leaves coming out. I don't know if I can get that in the camera on here, but I will try and get some footage of it, and I'll enter that at the end of this video. Basically, like I said, all I did was I put it in my Mills bow cabinet on the heat mat. I kept the soil moist. Or not the soil, the moss, sorry, the moss nice and moist. And yeah, she pulled through. She is a trooper. Talk about a stunner. The leaf is nice and beautiful. It's got that goosebumpy, like chicken skin kind of texture like most Serpens do have. And it never lost color. It's doing really well. And like I said, it's growing a new leaf. So it's well on its way to being an actual plant. Now that it's nice and established in the moss, I really expect it to take off, I mean. So Myra, you got a good one, and I really can't wait to see it where it is in 6 months or so. It's going to be gorgeous. I really hope you enjoy your trade. She's giving me some cuttings of a global green pothos, and I'm really, really excited because that's one plant I don't have yet. So absolutely enjoy it. It's beautiful. I cannot wait to trade it to you. But yeah, that is my Hoya Serpens. The one node, one leaf cutting I was able to salvage did actually live. In the original plant clinic video, I did put another leafless node into the moss, hoping something would come of it. But unfortunately, that node did not make it, and it did die. But the one leaf, one node cutting that I have did make it. So awesome. I'm excited to pass this along. If you have any questions or concerns, or you want some additional information that I maybe didn't cover in this video, I'm definitely glad to chat with you in the comments. So please leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like this kind of a series where I show you a plant that's having a problem and then later give you an update on how it's doing. I'm really excited that this one that I saved is getting off to live a brand new life somewhere. That's really exciting and very rewarding to know that somebody's going to get a plant that they otherwise might not have gotten. And I'm definitely getting more into trades lately, so it's definitely a good trade in my opinion. So, yeah, don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Check me out on Instagram. Don't forget to watch my first plant clinic video so that you can see what it looked like when it first got to me. And I really appreciate every single one of you being here and interacting with my videos. It helps me out in a way you can't even imagine. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you guys get to spend lots of quality time today with your plant friends. Have a great day.